Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your singles November 2025 love prediction. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides, what is the energy coming towards you? Any new love? What is it going to feel like, look like? How may it come in? I do have some charms and initials, so we're going to ask spirit we'll get some clues with that. But this is for my singles. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can use this to manifest a love that you were worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. So let's call in our spirit guides now. Let's see what your cards say. Let's see what we have for November. I can't believe it's November. When did that happen, right? I don't know about you guys, but my year went by fast, that's for sure. So Spirit, I am here with my Sagittarius today. If you can please share with me loving messages. What is meant for them? What is it that you want them to hear? Who is coming towards them? What is the energy around them? I am listening for you now. I have listening. Did I say listening a second ago? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. My little game with Spirit. I say something and then the card says it. Thank you, Spirit. Listening. How about, first of all, they're listening. Okay. Spirit is listening. Okay. They know what it is that you want. So keep asking. Okay. That's the most important thing. Don't ever stop asking for what you want. Okay. Be very specific. They know you better than anyone, they just said. And they want to bring to you exactly what it is that you're looking for. And they are working on it. Okay, so keep talking to them. Beautiful. Spirit, please share with me. I have snow. Purity and stillness have their own kind of beauty. Little bit of... I have to be still within my own self before I can move on. So some of you may be working on that I've taken this time to get to know myself. I've taken this time to do some healing, just be alone, get used to the idea of being alone, and then I pick up and I move on. It's like it's a chunk of time that sometimes we need in our life. So it's okay to be still. Just remember you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. I have an owl. Creativity cannot flow if it's left unused. Nourish your passions. That's interesting because how it came into me was not only are you wise, but it was a sense of this person being attracted to you for your wisdom, okay? That there's something about you. You could be very bright in your field. You could be an industry leader. You could be an influencer, and they're saying poetic words, okay? So maybe you speak beautifully, sing beautifully, something like that. But I feel like this person is attracted to you for something that you're very passionate about. So that could be something how they find you. They find you, through something that is something that you work on all the time, or part of your work, your calling, something like that. So that felt really interesting because it's not necessarily, I'm assuming they're going to be attracted to your looks, but that's not necessarily the first thing they're going to notice about you. They may notice your hidden talent. They may notice your intuition. They may notice, like I said, something that you're very, very good at. So that feels really good. Let's see what else they need us to know. Spirit, please share with me. I have a King of Cups. Okay. I have a Justice card. I have a Knight of Cups. And I have a Seven of Wands. For those of you that are looking for to fall in love with somebody that wants to do the whole shebang. They want to propose. They want a big wedding. They want it all. I feel like who is this king? You know, is this king your future spouse? Because it feels like if this is the person, this person's all in. I feel like they're not going to give up on this connection once they start. A little bit of a fight for you. So I feel like they are not going to give up on you. They're passionate about you, Spirit just said. They definitely see something in you that this is your hopeless romantic. This is somebody who is 100% in love with you, and all your friends and family are rolling their eyes going, ew. Like they're so in love with you. Like, oh my God. Not in a bad way, I'm kidding. You know, but it's that couple that you can see it in that person's eyes, that the way they look at you, the way they act around you, they're just so loyal to you. I mean, this is my hopeless romantic. And this person is just head over heels in love. And I don't think you could do or say anything that would change their mind. I'm not feeling that right now. This is somebody who would commit. It is definitely somebody who, I'm not afraid of commitment with you. It's almost like they would want the commitment because they wouldn't want you to be with anybody else. So they may want to be married to you just for that reason. You know, I don't want you to have the opportunity to be with anybody else. So I do feel that. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Two of Wands. It came into me as asking you a question. Do you see yourself falling in love with somebody and spending the rest of your life with somebody, you know, in a spiritual union? Now, some of you know the answer to that, and some of you, you know, you're not sure. Maybe it's with the right person. Maybe I don't think about it because I haven't met anybody that I would think about marrying, you know. So, but it was more of a question coming from Spirit to you, saying, do you often think about a spiritual contract? Do you often think about, this is important to me? So if this is important to you, that card that said, I'm listening, they're bringing you this. Okay. So that is, yeah, I'm going to say it's a sacred union. I mean, I feel like it's somebody who will do the whole shebang. Like I said, I want the big church wedding. I want it all with you. I want a whole life with you is how I feel. So if this person's coming into your life now, then hold on because they really want to be with you. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be afraid to say it. I feel like they're going to be, it's going to be very easy for them to share with you that I really can see us together, or I really see having a future with you. This isn't somebody I'm going back and forth with. This isn't somebody I'm off and on with. This is somebody who goes through all the steps of heading towards a commitment. I have a musician. I feel more along the lines of we make beautiful music together. You know, that sounds corny, but I just feel like it's more like that. Like we're in harmony. It's a very spiritual connection. Okay. It's a sacred union. It's spiritual. We feel it in our souls. Maybe it's something we talk about. Maybe you're looking for somebody that's more spiritual than other people that you've dated, thinking that I need that in my life at this stage. It's a divine connection. Yeah, everything is leading me in the direction of, my hands are tingling, in the direction of a sacred union. I have a Cancer. Law and justice. Now that could be definitely I want to marry you. It could be a legal contract. They could be an attorney. They could be in the legal system, work in the legal system, in the court, something like that. Law school, they're saying. Maybe somebody who went to law school. I have synchronicities. I have summertime love, beaches. I love the beach. I have a ladybug. I feel like I want to count these dots though. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe 4 weeks, the number 4. I have a photographer. I like to take pictures. I take a lot of pictures. Little bit of a wildlife photographer energy there. Maybe it's a hobby. Pictures of birds, nature, flowers. Maybe it's their personal hobby, but I feel like they have one of those big cameras. I feel like they have an investment, spirit saying, into equipment. And they're also showing me lights. So this person could be a professional photographer as well, or it's their part-time, like a wedding photographer or something. They do it on the weekends. So, but I did feel somebody who knows their way around a camera. That could be you, that could be them. I have an Aquarius. I have a sweet tooth. I have a bakery. I can't pass a bakery. I have to stop. I have to get something. So I've got somebody, they're saying specifically chocolate. They are a chocolate person. I have at work, but that feels like I work from home. Okay, that could be a clue. I work from home. I have a home, studio. I have, maybe I do a lot of editing on at my home. If I did have, it feels like it could be a supplementary, like my day job is in advertising and marketing, but I'm a really good photographer as well. And I kind of combine the two, so it feels like I've got kind of a couple streams of income and a couple of talents is how I feel. So that's nice. Okay, let's see what else they want us to know. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. I have a wreath. Okay, it's coming into me as a Christmas wreath. It's coming into me as like decorating for the holidays. Maybe this person will be around to help you put up your tree, hang the wreath on the front door. Maybe we go Christmas tree shopping and lug a Christmas tree home for the first time. I have building blocks and structure. I want structure. I want something. I want a foundation. So I feel like foundation is important to them. They're not going anywhere if you want them. I got to tell you, they want to put down a strong foundation so that you feel secure. You know what's ahead of you. You guys have a direction. So if you want this person, they're all in. I have a phone. Get ready for the message. Somebody's ready to call. If you've been waiting for a call, okay, just this sense of it, been waiting for them, waiting. It's here, the person that's supposed to be in my life. I have corn, cream of the crop. Harvest is coming into me more than the corn. Harvest time, fall time, corn maze, Halloween, corn stalks, decorating your house with corn stalks, like with a scarecrow. I have a guitar. Yeah, there's the harmony, there's the song. Somebody may play a guitar. That could be a clue, or I want to learn to play a guitar. Can I have some letters, please? First initials, last initials. Let's see what they're saying. I have the letter G. I have an I, an O, letter V, C, an R, letter D, B, A, L, E, S. I have another S. Another S, lots of S's, an I, another I. I have a letter P, E, Q. Okay, so some of you could be connecting to those, and others of you, don't worry if you don't see your person's initials. I always say, you know, they're just some clues. Spirit, tell me about this connection. What is it that you want me to know? I feel like it's hopeless. I think it's a hopeless romantic. I really do. I think it's that person that it's even the little things that they do seem romantic. You're like, you know, everything they do seems romantic. I have an apology. Never underestimate the heartfelt apology. Somebody could be trying to win you back for some of you. Maybe they see you moving on with somebody new. That usually happens just when you meet the person you're supposed to be with. You know, out of the woodwork comes your past. So some of you may be faced with, I don't know, kind of a little bit of a fork in the road energy, but I wouldn't walk away from this hopeless romantic because they want the real thing. They're gonna go all the way to a commitment. And if that's what you've been asking Spirit for, then that's the person you want to be with. I have a connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. I love bridges because I'm going to cross over this bridge and I'm going to get to the other side. So no matter where you are right now, I'm single, I'm not meeting anybody, I haven't met this person, you're on your way. You're going to cross over to the other side. There will be a day that someone comes into your life that's the person you're supposed to be with. And you have to continue just to believe in the divine timing and yourself, they just said. And keep listening or keep talking to Spirit because they're listening, they had said right from the beginning. So you're going to cross over to the other side. I have a void rushing to fill voids with love, seek inner fulfillment. That is the you don't settle energy. Okay, just because you're single, you haven't met anybody, you don't settle. You wait for the right one. I have a friendship. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into a romance. There could be somebody in your life right now. I want to put the void and the friendship together for a second because it was a friends with benefits came into me. It may be Spirit saying avoid that because it could be preventing you or blocking your energy from receiving. So I get it. It's better than nothing, but is it helping you in the long run or is it hurting you? Is it, because Spirit gives us free will. And if Spirit thinks that you want to see where that goes, because you're intimate with that person, then they won't be putting people in front of you. So you want to be careful with that. You know, it's like having your cake and eat it too. Spirit wants you to have a clean plate. They want you to be available. They want you to be emotionally available. They want you to be ready to receive. So, you know, be careful with the friends with benefits just because it's better than nothing. All right. For some of you, not all of you, obviously. Spirit, can I have one more of these? We want to get to the other side. I have the X. Healing from the past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. You probably have put a lot of work into this person who is still trying to heartbreak, is still trying to be in your energy. That's usually what happens. It's somebody comes into your life and somehow the universe reaches out in this, like, you know, vibration to your ex and says, hey, guess what? They've got somebody new. And all of a sudden that person goes, huh, you know, maybe I should try to win them back. It's just so crazy. But it doesn't mean you're going back, and it doesn't mean you want to go back. It just means that they're panicking because they may lose you. They're finally realizing that you're the one that got away, or they're realizing that I'm going to finally lose you forever. You're not waiting around for them. Spirit, please share with me. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. So Yeah, I mean, it's so they always try to come back, when you don't want them. That's crazy. All right. I have a 0. I have a 5. Maybe it's 50. Okay. Maybe it's an age. What is this? I have an Aquarius. I have a mask, taking off a mask, hiding behind things. There's nothing to hide behind. There's no reason you can't be yourself. I feel like whoever they're bringing into your life love you for who you are, is how I feel. So there's no reason that you have to do anything but be yourself. Yeah, they're going to fall in love with you. Look at this beautiful, like you captured me, key to my heart, this big, huge heart. So I have a Eiffel Tower, Paris. So there's a little bit of that romantic, that hopeless romantic, where I could see us going to Paris for 3 or 4 days, or, a honeymoon in Paris, getting engaged under the Eiffel Tower, so it's a very romantic city, and there's a lot of romantic feelings there. So I could see where that's somewhere that they would want to take you. So that's what that feels like. I have the clock being important. So that's more of a just keep believing in divine timing, which I know you do. I have a clock with, it looks like Mickey Mouse ears. I could have a Disney fan. Okay. Maybe I have, I don't want to go to Paris. I want to go to Disney. I would rather get engaged at Disney, So it's Disney. Maybe I've got somebody that's a Disney fan. Maybe I have kids. I want to take the kids to Disney. Yeah, I have a little Miss Kitty and I have a unicorn. So maybe I have children, and maybe that's something that we do as a family. We bring the kids to Disneyland, Disney World, something like that. I have an elephant, and it's coming into me as 2 things: worship, and then it came into me as wise. Okay, that elephants are very loyal to their family. They have an incredible memory. So this person could be very wise, very, very, it's almost like an all-knowing thing. Not that they know everything, but they have a lot of, they know a lot about a lot of different topics. There's somebody who probably does well on Jeopardy and answers the question. So something like that. They know a lot about a lot of different things. And I have this beautiful butterfly, and that feels like you've changed me. Okay. Like maybe they weren't always a hopeless romantic, but with you, it just is natural with them. So, or they just want to make you feel loved. They just want to treat you right. They just have never been this in love. So you've changed them for the better. And I think they're tremendously happy. I'm hoping you're going to be as happy as they are, because they're head over heels is how that came into me. Let's see what else they want you to know. Spirit, please share with me other messages that you need me to know at this time. Head over heels. I had to find myself in order to appreciate you. I needed some time away. I needed to break away from my past. I needed to start over again. A lot of us do that. To know that when something good comes in my life, I'm able to say, no, this is a good person. This person treats me right. This person respects me. I'm ready to open myself up. This is a feeling, it's a book, a leather book of ask me anything. I'm an open book. I don't feel like your new person has anything to hide. I do not feel like they are pretending in any way, shape, or form. If anything, I feel like they won't have a shot with you unless they're brutally honest right from the beginning, because you'll have their number. You'll put them in their place. So I feel like they are saying to themselves, like, I have to put it all on the line this time because you're the person I really want to be with. I have to really be vulnerable. I have to be really available. I have to be consistent. I have to be there for you. So, because otherwise they know that you could be with other people. The perfect kind of simple. I just simply love you. How about it's just easy? You know, it's the person that I don't have to try so hard. It's the person that we just enjoy each other's time, company. Doesn't matter what we do. We don't have to spend a lot of money, Spirit saying, just to be together. Let me be the warmth you need to survive the cold. I feel like maybe we live in a cold area. Maybe the temperature is dropping now. And we get all bundled up and we go for walks, and you can see like your breath. Also, a sense of winter wonderland energy. Like I like to ski. I like to cross country ski. I like to skate. You know, like winter sports. So snowmobile. So that could be for some of you. That's a part of your lifestyle somehow. I feel like this person is going to be very easy because they really want it. You are not pulling teeth to be with this person. I'm praying that they don't turn into a love bomber and blow it. That would be my only fear, is that they're so into you that they kind of blow it because they're like too into you. And you're like, enough. Let's get some timelines. And these are some new charms for me. They're numbers and they have some like holiday images. So they're kind of fun. I've been using them today and they're new in my little collection of toys and stuff. Okay, so let's put these down. All right. So the number 28, 28th of the month. Right? Could be a birthday. I have Happy New Year. We could be together for New Year's. Maybe that's something I can look forward to. 222 on the clock too when I'm recording this. So I'll grab that angel number. But we could be together for the holidays, for New Year's. I have the number 7. July, 7 days. I have the number 4. April. And I have Easter. I have Easter eggs. A little bit of the bright colors are jumping out at me. Maybe I wear brighter colored clothes. Okay. Not all the time, but I mean, I live in Florida and people wear, you know, brighter colored clothes. Maybe I have a tendency. I'm not afraid to wear pink. I'm not afraid to wear yellow. I'm not afraid to wear a striped pattern, you know, so maybe I like color. I'm going to say it that way. I have the number 8, August, July, August. I have an American hat, 4th of July. I'm going to say fireworks with that more than anything. Fireworks, the 31st. Okay, that would be New Year's Eve. I have the number 3, March, or the 3rd of the month, 3 weeks. And the number 22 could be the 22nd. 22nd, the 8th, 7th, 4th of November. Those could be dates that maybe I'm going to meet this person or our first date, something like that. So those are just some numbers and some time elements. And let's see what some final messages are. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know? What are some feelings around this connection? Where is this connection headed? I think it's a romantic, very romantic connection, probably the most romantic person that you've ever been with. I hope they don't blow it. I hope they don't. I hope it's like, it's not overboard, that it's nice. It's romantic, that you enjoy it, not that it's overboard and you feel like they're desperate, but I'm going with you're going to enjoy it. I'm sorry I made you feel jealous. I want you to trust me. I feel like that is part of the apology that's coming, or that the past is reaching out. They didn't mean anything conversation. I feel like I need to put that in the past. I'm falling deeply in love with you. Your person is not going to be afraid to tell you their feelings. I love everything about you, inside and out. They fell in love with you for something that you are passionate about. So that was the first thing that drew them to you. So what is it that you do that stands out? That's how they find you somehow. I want you. But this person wanted you for a lifetime. This person wanted a commitment because Spirit had said, I am listening. I know these are things that you want. They had shared with us that it was spiritual, that it was a sacred union. I want to build a foundation. So this is more than just, I want you. I know that we are soulmates. Maybe your person recognizes it first. You recognize that soulmate, and then you wait for the other person to catch up and realize, yeah, wow, we found each other in this lifetime. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a Pick a Card channel, and I have a Twin Flame Soulmate channel, and I'll put the links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your November prediction, and we'll see you all again real soon.